I started it, Kenny. I started it. Look up either Mari Porter or Mario on the sticks.
On 1st and 10, Wilson.
Oh, this nigga throw pick.
Fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington.
Oh, you say you watching it through the party? Merch, you just thought to pick? Oh.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got the tight end, Vanant. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the low.
21-27. I don't know how the fuck we moved into fucking Arizona. They got everything in the fucking score column. A win, a loss, a draw. They always get a draw. Even in Arizona, even in Sim Nation, they get a draw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd
Yeah,
and
the
10
Bears
from the
are like
25.
fucking Raiders.
Wilson now to throw again.
Wilson, come on.
Escape, and he goes down.
Okay, you know what bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. You really got to rally. And he's going to go down again.
Fuck, bro.
Play action. It's Wilson.
He's
going to swing this. Oh, this is taken in. It's
no,
complete.
you got to time it. It works, but you got to time it.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Because 16, I wish they had the quick step to where you could change the direction quickly. Bring that shit
Here's
back.
Andy Lee
Bring that
now.
shit back. Press
As
L1
he's on the
R1.
punt for Arizona. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well.
Fast
This
juke
is
and make
taken
it.
at the 23. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh my
a reminder
God.
coming up tonight, a tough ticket in New Orleans. The Cowboys
Would y'all
in
worry
town
not
to
to
take on the
double?
Saints on Sunday Night Football. And tomorrow night, Charles and I, we go to Pittsburgh. Bengals and Steelers, two teams, well, they don't like each other
What?
very much.
You
That's
trying
well
to tell you,
documented. That starts at 8:15 Eastern as we close out the month of September.
You can't see it,
That'll be
nigga.
a
I don't know why you just didn't go on your
29
phone.
yards there. Now Wilson on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Draw play. This is Carson. And an alley to run. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And Wilson's going to be intercepted at 3rd down.
I'm not even calling for that.
Baker with a pick. And
He's
this
throwing
return is
it.
going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Here's Andy Lee now as he's on to punt for Arizona.
You don't even say you watching it. Are you are? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback.
What's that for?
Number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is
Oh,
what do the
fuck, that's
coaches
because Russell
decide
Wilson
to do
keep
now?
throwing fucking
They've
picks, bro.
thrown 3. Do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take
3
the ball out of his
interceptions,
hands
bro.
and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
I gotta turn off my mic.
Give him 6 on the play, and it'll make it second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. To throw again on second down. Wilson got a man on the right sideline. It's Porter. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 27, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Yet another interception. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go, ball on the 43. To throw is Wilson. Throwing again. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
On first down, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Wilson will throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Porter. And down inside the 15 he goes. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And this is caught, and it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, and that's really good strategy because that's all you care about, not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Stop your body.
Hey, 0-0-0.
Who's that? Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's Porter. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Porter. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Completes it to Dixon. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. One last shot for Wilson. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Try to drop a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run them